Taurus needs to express either to their partner, or this can be an intimate relation, okay? If you don't have a love interest or one that is on its way. All right. So, what does the Taurus need to express to this other individual? Well, Taurus, instead of looking at what they believe or perceive, how the person is receiving whatever it is that they're saying, they need to slow down and be mindful. Because this is the kind of thing, it's like, for some Taurus, this is a new start with like someone from the past, or this is just like a brand new start because we see the new moon, right? A crescent moon. But Taurus, think before you speak. And like I told Aries, don't look at what is in front of you. You know, don't be moved by what's in front of you. You got to kind of go a higher route, right? Mentally. So, what is the gift in this meeting or with this crossing paths with this potential love interest or intimate interest, if you will? Is the Ace of Cups. So, this is and or can be a divine love, a gift from the heavens, okay, an overflow. And it's genuine. And it may be coming from a place where you least expect it, or from someone that you least expect to be giving this either this much attention or showing you this much love, and you might even be doubting how genuine they are. So outside influences, really interesting. Taurus, you have this sorry, new beginning, the Fool. Be mindful of not moving too fast or overlooking, you know, because this is the outside influence. So yes, it's a new beginning, but don't go speeding in, you know. Just make sure people are who they say they are. Sorry, I'm waiting for my music. So that is the outside influence. Or it could be this particular relationship or dynamic that you have with this individual. It's new, so you're not sure. You may be wavering on, not wavering, but just considering, you know, how fast you should move. And that's interesting for Taurus because they usually are slower than molasses, especially the men, right? But they might just feel with this particular individual at hand that they may be picking up on the fact that, okay, this can be a divine partner, right? But this is the outside influence. So whatever this new beginning is has some sort of impact. And it can also be looked at as an obstacle, right? Or a challenge. So the effect that you have on your intimate interest, you put them in a place of wanting to be balanced, to have some sort of peace, to move forward, you know. And this is definitely not seen on the surface. Okay. Over time, you'll see, but it's not something that they wear on their sleeve. So that might also have an effect on how the Taurus is moving. And the effect that they have on you, it's like you're ready to offer some sort of stability. It's in its early stages. So it's a reconciliation with an Aries and people are interfering. Well, that's interesting. With the new beginning. So there you go. That's sort of like what happened with Aries with that Two of Swords. So it's interesting that you're reconciling, if that's a word, with an Aries. So Taurus may be inclined to say, okay, this is somebody that I want to be serious with. This is the effect that they have on you. And Taurus is actually, but it's in the beginning stages because we have this Knight where they're a little more serious about it, but not 100 grand, not all the way. It might still be like a bit indecisive. We're not indecisive, but just not ready to totally commit, okay? We have fears of the Taurus. Will they be satisfied or will they want more? You know, are they going to want to consider their other options? And if this is not the Taurus that's feeling this way, this is their intimate interest, if you will. But it's not an easy thing. They're really like stressed about it, about the what ifs. So the action. The Three of Swords. So I feel like in this instance, the Three of Swords is speaking to addressing your fears. Especially Taurus men, a lot of the time, they're just different. I'm not even going to go there. So address what it is that has hurt you and why you feel like you might need. If this individual, if you feel like they have what you need, why are you considering what's not there or what may happen or may not happen? Or who you may have to choose between if there's only one interest right now or one that is has caught your eye and or your heart. Right? But that's the fear and action. So I mean, once you look at these fears and kind of figure out, okay, why is it that you feel this way? Why are you hesitating? You know, are you dealing with an actual situation or is this all mental and the past shit that's coming up and that's what's making you doubt, right? But in all, you have the Magician card. So it's really what you need. You have everything that you need to have and go to the next level, all right? So I think that's pretty sweet. And to the point, and then this is at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups. So, you know what, Taurus, don't be too hard on yourself. And if you're tarot stalking for a Taurus, be mindful. Yes, they are feeling you. Yes, they do. They don't mind, you know, giving, even in an overflow, but it's still, it might be very scary for them, okay? All right. So let's do, I'm going to do these cards. So Oracle card. So he says, you're moving away from everyone. That you're leery, very stressed. Oh, got you. Bees like that, especially depending on where you're moving to. And there's just so many things that go into moving. It's sort of like you need like a temporary, like to try it out for a little while because grass would seem to be greener. You know, sometimes it sincerely is, but I don't know. What I do know is we're pulling an Oracle card for Taurus. boy, this is a funky looking card. Just the picture on it's random. The camel boy, small steps, asking for help. So utilizing your resources. You know, if like Miss Betty said, if you are moving somewhere else, you know, are you utilizing your resources? Are you asking for help? Are you, you know, asking about the area in which you intend on living and getting real life input, or like real time input, if you will, from individuals that are in a position that you will be filling or that have just moved to that area, what have you. But overall, this is about small steps, which makes a lot of sense with the reading, because it's like the Taurus is in, you know, but they're still at like, they're on their small step shit. And you know what? If you are tarot stoking for the Taurus, you know, either way it goes, communication is key. So asking for help, but or just asking so that you can, you know, have divine understanding. Okay. Well, that's excellent. Starting therapy. Kind of hard. Well, can be challenging finding a good therapist, a sincerely good one. So that was Taurus. I kind of felt like I wanted to pull from this deck too, but I'm not even going to. So that is your love reading, Taurus, and I will be back probably next weekend with the general readings or sometime this week. Bye. Thank you for tuning in.